Welcome back to Glass House Aquatics. Hope you guys are having a great day. And I have been in the basement half the day. So I did a thing over here in my breeder section and I want to show you guys what I did, and I'm glad it's over. So I've been telling you guys how I've been wanting to get the gravel out of these up here, because when I started this second row of aquariums I didn't put gravel in there, and I was very glad I didn't because it is super easy to clean. Y'all, these look blue because I have it on the night setting. I really don't keep them that bright when I'm not down here. Really no need. It was a giant mess. I will be honest about it. I was toiling whether to go with substrate or just bare bottom, and these are breeding tanks. And it's so much easier to just zip over here and run the siphon through here and drain the water and fill it back up. It is a lot quicker than having to get back in here and get all that junk out of the gravel, around the filter, under the heater, moving plants and all that. This is a win-win, I think, for over here. I have a lot of fish coming in and out of these areas. I've got a lot of fish in the areas, like the plecos, so I am doing a lot of water changes, especially on this one. It gets cloudy more frequent, and I think it's just the algae wafers, but having to get this gravel out with all the fish in it, it made an enormous mess. I ended up having to wash the sponge filters and get all of this mulm off the bottom of the tank several times. Now that icky stuff that's still on the bottom, which is from fish waste and stuff like that, it's fine. There's going to be a little left because I didn't want to drain all of the water out of the tank. I was able to get a lot of it. Y'all should have seen it earlier. It was a mess, but it's looking good. Everything is going to settle. I have added fresh water, so this side has got complete water change. I won't have to do it this weekend. I added my water conditioner, and the fish look good. It's been several hours, and they're looking happy. Now, Miss Ranchu, she has got a water change on her tank today, too, and I think she's happy about it, too. Y'all, we've not named her yet. I've got some names thrown at me. My mom offered a name up. It was one from a tube of lipstick that my mama used to use because obviously she's got some pretty lips going on, and the lipstick was called Bamboo Pink, so my mom mentioned the name Maybe Pink. I don't know. My husband said that he had already named her last weekend when I was at the lock-in. I guess they come down here and discussed it or something. He said he was going to name her Ellie Mae, so I don't know. What do you guys think? I can't get my mom on my bad side here, but Ellie Mae is kind of cute, and so is Pink, so I don't know. We can pick one if that doesn't work. But I gotta have more than one Ranchu, so we will have more names available. I'm just trying to get everything cleaned up from earlier. I had water going everywhere, y'all. I've got it mopped up and drying things out. But in the meantime, I am going to feed some baby brine shrimp. We've got some ready, and let's turn the flashlight on because it kind of entices them down here. Is that not cool? Now, the fish love these things, so I try to give them to them at least every other day. Every day would be ideal if I wouldn't be lazy and not remember to put the eggs in there to hatch out. So, anyways, they're getting them in just a minute. I always grab some tank water to put the washed eggs in. I usually get it from this tank right here. Always have and never had an issue. Hello, Gil. And my white net. Now, I've showed you all before how I collect the baby brine shrimp, but I'll show you again for those newcomers that have not seen it. I know at first when I was going to do brine shrimp, I was super intimidated on doing this. I had no idea. I watched several videos, so this is how I do it. I take a turkey baster, and I go in here and I retrieve the shrimp. They're usually on the bottom near the light. And I run it through this net right here. Now, you want to get a net that's really, really small holes because the shrimp will fall through if you don't. And I just get all of it in here, and then I'm going to wash it. I've got all of the shrimp in the net. Now, I want to wash the eggs really good. They've got salt water on them, and I just want to clean them up real good. So I just run them under here like this. And then I'm going to put them in this jar of tank water because that is what I'm going to use to put my turkey baster in and just feed to all of the tanks. And you don't want to just take it right out of here because 1, you'll suck up the egg shells, and 2, this is salt water. So basically what I do is just turn the net over and release all the eggs into my tank water. You just take your turkey baster and you just dish it out and give it to all the fish. I'll give it to you guys first since y'all have had a stressful day. Y'all have had a lot going on. And I just dump it in. They go crazy over this stuff. Alright, everybody is fed. Their tummies are full. You can actually see it. Full bellies. They love this stuff. Let's check out that snail. She's cleaning off my driftwood, which they do a very good job at that. Alright, last thing I'm going to do is check the pleco. Day 4 in the cave. Let's see what the eggs look like. Let's see if he's fanning, what the situation is. Alright, there he is, guys. He is fanning the eggs. The eggs look really good. They look viable. So I'm thinking he at least has a couple more days, possibly. I'm seeing anywhere from 5 to 10 days on these guys. Good morning. Quick big update on the plecos. Day 5. Let's check it out. Alright, you guys, I was down here and decided to take a peek in the pleco cave. Check it out, guys. The baby plecos have hatched. The male's still in there fanning, taking care of them. Super cool. Look at their orangey yellow color. You can see their little tails swaying back and forth. Alright, so Seth and I went to the aquarium store. I've acquired a couple new plants that I want to put in my tanks. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in a little hydroponic cup to set them on this bare bottom tank because I don't have substrate to hold them down. So I'm going to look for my cups. I have a local like nursery nearby that has like all kinds of hydroponic stuff, which is super cool. Very convenient, literally like 5 minutes from my house. So I've got one of those in one, and what I normally do is put like a rock to hold the plant in, and the roots just come out. I also want to look for some clay pots to put them down into. I had one of these, but it was too small, so I'm gonna have to go hunt for some more. So water changes are completed. I try to get my water changes done over a span of 2 days so I don't have to do the whole room in one day. I have been doing like half of the room one day and then my breeder section another day. So it was pretty easy to do it like that. And my new hose worked on my garbage can. So it went smoothly. But everybody's happy now that they got fresh water. Alright, so new plant updates. So Echinodorus ocerus, I think that is the name of this. And I'm not a know-it-all with plants, but I do have a little book. This actually had a name on it at the store when I got it, but I forgot what it was. And I do have like a little book for reference, and I think it is this one right here, and it does have red on it, so I guess it is a sword plant. I have swords over there in my big tank. I love those, but this one is super cool. I put it in a hydroponic cup. I'm wanting to go out and get some clay pots because I put one over here in a clay pot and I love the way it looks. But anyways, this one's cool. I put some river rock around it, just some big ones. And the fish seem to be kind of swimming in and out of it. It'll help with the water parameters. And this one over here is Java Fern, which I think is pretty cool. This one grows off rocks and stuff really good. We got that in Seth's tank. So I kind of like that one. And then this is Lutea, one of my favorite. I just kind of got it thrown in here. It's been in there for a while, but it's good as well. Fish all seem to be doing good since I've taken all the substrates out, and I like it. I also put a plant in theirs, and they're all inside this cup. Like a bunch of them are just, I know y'all probably can't see them really good, but they are inside of there. Alright, so that wraps it up for Glasshouse Aquatics. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll probably see you guys beginning of next week. Tomorrow is Sunday, headed out to church. I teach Sunday school, and then hopefully I'll just have a nice relaxing day the rest of the day to just kind of rest up for the new week. And I hope you guys are having a blessed weekend as well, and I will see you guys on the next video.